My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster Train 2. That is a Pyreborn and that... I mean, that's a Golden Put, but that's Pyreborn and Lazarus League. Interesting. Lord Phoenix with the ability of Fiend Fire, Life Mother's Pyre giving us the ability to copy cards, Flesh Weaver giving Corruption, two overworked assistants in the base deck as well as a hulking mass. So we've got a lot of units in this base deck, in fact mainly units. 2 golden touches and 5 fire starters being our only non-units. So Dante's Footstool again at the opening. There's also Magma Core, your Pyre applies 2 Pyre Gel to all enemies on all floors on Revenge. That's not bad. Like, just letting Vengeful Shards resolve and giving 2 Pyre Gel to all enemies at the same time isn't bad at all. A good room that you get to play for 0 cost at the very start? It's better. Overlord. That's the Phoenix Fire upgrade line, right? Yeah, so it is. So base version is Phoenix Fire every 3 turns, deal damage equal to this unit's attack and apply 4 Pyre Gel to enemy units. You also get the Slay +1 damage permanently trigger. And then each upgrade, well, the first upgrade, in fact, gives you Explosive on that Fiend Fire. So when you use that to kill in AoE, it does more slaying. And yeah, then the final version is 2 times this unit's attack. I've always wanted to go straight down the line with that. I haven't had the ability for a long time. I think they changed this. Maybe. I can't recall. Against my job gains 1 additional stack. Yeah, give me the Overlord. Let's do it somehow. -1 energy per turn. Yeah, Hulking Mass being huge, Lord of Phoenix being huge, like everyone being huge is gonna be, it's gonna be tough. Uh, 15, 18, 33 damage available on the next floor. That's too short of taking them down there. Lord Phoenix can just kill the enemy frontline immediately. Starter Spear Steward gets us most of the way there, unfortunately, doesn't finish it. What about jumping with the Spear Steward instead? Oh, worse. That surprises me. Oh, what about jumping with Overworked Assistant after I use... Yeah, because it's got the Reanimate. Really? How does that not change the number? Spear Steward would... How does it not block more than Spear Steward? Oh, I guess it blocks enough that we lose enough sap on Astrael by the time that Lord Phoenix starts attacking. That Lord of Phoenix dies in far fewer attacks. Would have to be my guess. Now, what if we did that and then... Yeah, to be assumed. It's fine. Yeah, if anything, it's another opportunity for a golden touch on a different target. I want credit for the fact that I maintained this duration of time on this screen before clicking. Okay? Oh, of course I'm gonna click it. But I did, like, look, I'm not gonna say I tried that hard to not click it. I will say I didn't do it immediately though, so you know, credit where credit's due. Merchant of Magic is pretty appealing when I've got those. Unfortunately, knowing Lord of Phoenix is my main source of damage, I have to go to a Merchant of Steel. I can't not. Quick and +10. The Smidge Stone in particular looks good right now. Yeah, Meathook's just a good unit. I really wanted a good damage unit here, unfortunately. Don't really think it's fair to call any of these that. I'm going to smidge and one side... sorry, smidge. I'm going to smidge and reanimate, rather, a hulking mass. Quick and +10 is tough. I almost want to give it to the meat hook just to have it. And I will keep meat hook until the end of this run. I'm going to hold my money here instead, though. I literally have card duplicator available. The sooner I make a really good card, the far better off I am. Missing out on that Merchant of Magic hurts as a result. Oh well. Lord of Phoenix, Hulking Mass, Meat Hook, Shields, and then Shield, and then Velda. I'm going to put an Erratic Assistant here in order to push some damage on the Sloven Knight. The reason... Oh, no, because then Lord Phoenix has to miss out on the Slay. Fine, I'll get the Blade then. I'm just worried about this 70 health unit. Mm-hmm. Set up the Spear Steward and wait for my Shield Steward to defend it ideally next turn. Drawing 4 out of 14. Unlikely to get it, but thankfully I do. Well, here's the next question, though. Is it the right thing to play? Yeah. Hopefully I do cycle deep enough to get back to alchemy. That's not going to happen. Of course that's not going to happen. Look at the board state at the moment. It's not going to happen. Okay, looting 5. I don't think I am okay looting 5, whereas I would be okay looting 6. Thinking about whether or not I'm supposed to redo the entire battle and play the other one. I'm not going to. I deeply want to. Another slave for Phoenix. I mean, trinkets, then magic. It's alive is also huge. Save on that 5 shamefully. Then Merchant of Arms, looking for perfection. Mind Cage, giving us cooldown on a cooldown reduction for Lord Phoenix. So we'll be able to cast your ability every second turn, and then Boiler Room giving us energy when you use yours. Admittedly, I'd like a more expensive room than Boiler Room to be my deployable, but Boiler Room just being deployable on that bottom line very first turn, it's huge. I gotta make the Mind Cage deployable manually. Oh. Pyreborn's Brain Spike, I think. Propagate 2x on a target. Propagate 2x on a target's most useful right now for hulking mass gaining a bunch of reanimate. Awoken Rail Spike, useful for all the reasons that's usually useful. But Pyreborn Brain Spike, reducing cooldown by X and applying 2x Avarice, gives me the ability to just use another Lord Phoenix ability immediately. It's also like a base that I can then upgrade upon. Maybe I can cooldown remove that, consume remove it and give it Holder. Casts my spell 2 times every turn. That'd be good. This meat hook's actually really handy here. We can daze the boss. Have to play one of the alchemies. That'll help carve a lot of mass off on this floor. Wait a second. I literally had the other guy in my hand. There's no reason for me to wait a full cycle to try and play him on a different floor. Okay, Meat Hook, awesome. Lord Phoenix, take him. Then Overworked Assistant, Firestarter. alchemy. I played on the same floor. There's no reason to play alchemy on the bottom floor. I was thinking like I had a echo room or something like that. So that carved... Yeah, that carved a lot off of you very quickly. That floor already manages itself. No need for me to do anything about that. As well, one golden touch gets us all the way up to our 8th dragon horde. Single spear steward, save that top line. Then Fireborn Brain Spike and a couple attacks on the bottom. It's alive. Sanguine Assistant, Fire Starter, then I'm going to replace the equipment on our backline, trying to increase our damage here. There has to be a better way around this turn, because it's not looking good right now. I can't even keep the meat hook alive with that. Right, because the multi-strike. Oh, but I could daze. Okay, I think that's what I've got to do. So you take out you. And then... it's alive. You, that. I'll have a lifesteal on next floor. If I draw Shield Steward? Oh, no. To kill my own erratic assistant still. Well, I'll probably draw the ability to do that. Little bit more. And that'll do it. Beautiful. Just in time. Okay. It's not death roll. I think it's probably brain transfer. Maybe Tome of Horrors. Tome of Horrors would be pretty good for turning hulking mass into an exploding thing, but I'd need to give you much more reanimate to be able to use you consistently like that. Brain transfer, however, gives me the ability to kill my own, like, assistants and things like that. And transfer their buffs and debuffs to front friendly, which ideally at some point Lord Phoenix is capable of being the front friendly on their own line. Makeshift. Ooh. Makeshift good. I want to go energy, but like the energy is, it would just be for deployable energy right now. I'll do it. Increase max hold by 2. Always the first one. Oh my gosh. Vola's Tuning Fork is almost irrelevant here. Sparkling Catalyst is nice, but I'm gonna take that Jack Strips. Could have had Pyogel and Jack Strips there. Oh. Merchant of Magic. Again, there is so much I want to do at a Merchant of Magic, but there is another Merchant of Magic in the next area, and this is the first Merchant of Trinkets. I think I have to go to it. Phoenix Fire 2. Now it is Explosive. When an equipped unit dies, permanently add +4 damage to their equipment. Probably go Pyrestone Housing here. Start a turn. Friendly unit, the only floor on the floor. +5/+5. Not that relevant. I'll take Firestone, and then I'm going to reroll. Non-banning units have deployables pretty impactful here, because it's a lot of 0 costs that I just get to chump with for a bit. Oh. There's another argument, which is Volatile Gauge, and then I start duping the most expensive cards in the deck. I do have Alchemy. It would draw additional cards. I did take Energy. Oh gosh. I've even got a reliable Boiler Room on the bottom line. This is a Volatile Gauge. I really wasn't angling for it to be so. Lazarus League, give me reanimate. Thank you. Doesn't matter if it's costly, I'm fine with that. Draw 1 less each turn, that's fine. I'm still drawing an additional card each turn, courtesy of my gauge. The additional energy was also like even better now that I've got the gauge, because I might get screwed on my deployable. It's probably not going to happen anymore. Sanguine, and then I'll take it out and all the enemies at the same time. So, Erratic Fire Start. put the overworked assistant on the bottom line just in case I draw brain transfer this turn. Sadly, I did not. I'm going to move it to the front, though, because now it's got enough instability to die, so at least it'll take out the Malevolent Hunter with it. And give me some energy this turn and next. Get him, Phoenix. Then Forevermore for the Collector, who I will then collect. Also go... I don't need to meet with you. I can just fire start you. There you go. Just short of being able to take out the Fallen Execution. I'll take 6 damage to that. That's fine. Wonder if I'm supposed to play Golden Touch, because it's otherwise going to be harder to play. Yeah, I'm intentionally going to take this damage here. Golden Touch. Oh! Right, if I do that first, it gives me the energy. Okay, that's the other way to go about it. I'll do that. Erratic Assistant on this line, I'll eat it, because then that's one slay, and then another slay for the explosive trigger. And I can still Golden Touch a unit on top line. Really? Oh boy. I didn't think Ajax would be so cruel. think that's the best I can do on this floor. Daze the boss again. Chomp block a bunch of times. We gain his scissor hands here. It's probably not going to be relevant. Oh no, we're fine. Brain transfer, then shields. Are we fine? No. But that'll get us close enough to being able to survive the fight. Good lord. I really need some... No. I really need... Oh, second mind cage, though. Meathook would love a mind cage. I mean, I'd love to horrify, but... Can I mix a lot? It's expensive. Loot. On your first turn, 2 additional energy is huge. With Gauge. Expanded coffers. Ooh, it's up against Emotome. It's gotta be the coffers, though. I won't get it again if I miss that one. Yeah, Merchant of Magic. I've got work to do. Holdover double stack. I think holdover Mix-a-Lot like reduces cost 1 time and then I just get to play it every single time. Ridiculous. I think double stack for Forevermore Serum. Intrinsic and Spell Chain is ridiculous. Intrinsic holdover, the mix is just ready to mix. And then Spell Chain. I mean, I'm leaning towards Forevermore Serum at the moment just because of how much I need that reanimate to stay alive. So negative cost to... Alchemy. Now, in terms of duping cards, by now, I think it's get a second ridiculous Mix-a-Lot, and with the amount of Dragon Horde I need, get a second Alchemy. Looking at our Pireborn units, there's a Guildmonger, as well as a Hothead available. I think Lord Phoenix is my AoE, but, like, it's hard to ignore the fact that a single Hothead Mind Cage bottom line is very consistent. And then I can just use Lord Phoenix when Lord Phoenix is available as the choice for that. And then the chump in front of them would be the Hulking Mass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to dupe the lowest cost Alchemy as well again. Because if I can get away with 13 Dragon Horde from the next area, or how high does it need to be? 12. 12 would be good enough. -1 energy per turn, really annoying. I'm probably not going to get to 12. I'll probably just get to 8. I've got 2 Mind Cages in the deck. I can just wait to draw one, I think. I forgot that Lord Phoenix is 3 size. Hothead does not fit on the bottom line. That's okay. Rage 12, lifesteal 2. Now it is Rage 20, lifesteal 4, damage shields as well. I'm gonna have you get super buff, Lord Phoenix, so you can just kill an enemy immediately with that. Then Erratic, kill it myself with a golden touch. Playing alchemy down there. Let's also drop a spear and makeshift, setting up for later. Cool, Blast Infusion, which is going to immediately take out the bottom line, giving us additional energy, allowing me to get a Mind Cage equipped. And this is Regen, Reanimate, and Spikes. I think I can just continue building that next turn. Alchemy right there. It's now Regen 10, Reanimate 7, and Spikes 9, all given to the Hulking Mass. Lord Phoenix can take out an enemy, and then an AoE takes out another. Leave us with a Mind Cage here to work with. Wait. Reanimate 7. I would never be able to actually get all that reanimate on the Collector. If I just hit the first... It's now Spikes 3, Reanimate 4. I have to think about this, because I think I can probably collect it like 3 or 4 times, which is a lot of money. So like, it'd be Overworked Assistant, Mix-a-Lot, give that buff to the Collector, then Mix-a-Lot again on this line. So you attack and kill, attack and kill, attack and kill, explode and kill. So I get 225 more gold than I otherwise would from that floor. Which definitely has to be good enough. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've golden touched. Got one more alchemy left in the deck. And then I have to cycle for any of the golden touches. I'm fishing consistently for defensive bonuses for hulking mass instead. Okay, Goliath infusion. You can attack, then fish. If I have to, I'll throw that on a boss. I want Rain Spike gives us the ability back again. Get him. There's alchemy. I mean, I kind of don't want to win on the bottom line, because then I have an opportunity to hit Golden Touch again. I feel like I could probably guarantee the win on the top line just with this Forevermore Serum giving enough bonuses to make shifts. Yeah. And not killing on the bottom line gives me as long as I possibly can to get the Avarice pickups there as well. How did sapping you for a turn lower my damage? Sorry, dazing you for a turn. Okay, yes. Go for a single golden touch. Okay, if I'm willing to take 19 damage to the pyre, I can get one more Dragon Horde. What is the difference between 10 and 11? Because I think it's only 12 and 13 that give you a higher relic. Yeah, I'm not willing to do that. Tome of Contracts. Dragon's Breath is incredible, but Tome of Contracts gives me the safety on that bottom line. Organ Harvester on Slay, gain Reanimant Wall. Oh, right, of course. Yeah, no, I take that and I merge it into the Mind Cage. Yeah, so next level just would have been 25 more gold. I needed 2 more if I wanted to get a relic. Cool. When an enemy ascends, gain Pyogel, thank you. And when they gain Pyogel, gain an additional stack would be huge. When a unit without Pyogel gains Pyogel, gain +6 stacks. Starter cards cost -1 could have been relevant there as well. But I don't really care about playing my starter cards, so they're like the first things that I'm okay with not being able to hit. Merchant of Steel. There's so many upgrades that Hothead wants to see. Hulking Mass would also love to see Dualism right now. Healing, huge. Removing 2 cards from the deck, huge as well. Endless? Not needed. I could Large Stone the Hulking Mass, and it's... Hothead would also happily wield that Large Stone right now. Hulking Mass doesn't need more health and damage. That's not really what benefits you. And Hothead does need more survivability. Dualism. Dualism and Reanimate both available for Makeshift Golem as well. I will give the Reanimate still to Makeshift Golem. Give Multi-Strike to the Meat Hook and +14 damage as well. Dupe any card except. That'll be another Alchemy, and then we're done. Move cards from the deck. That'll be Spear Steward, Spear Steward. Should I cut the Shield Stewards? I think so. Pretty much all the assistants need to go as well. Holy Feed. Mind Cage is pretty expensive, but thankfully pretty much everything else costs nothing. Handy. Oh, mixing a lot for a bunch of rage really quickly is nice. Sure, double alchemy. Actually, we've got Boiler Room on that bottom line. Let's mix a lot. Then Erratic Assistant for 3 on the bottom line. Goliath Mixture. I'll attack my own assistant, clearing out that bottom line. Yeah, no one's coming to the top floor in the next 2 turns, so pretty much both of you just use your ability. There's the Tome of Contracts. Oh no, I've got to actually summon my own overworked assistant to the bottom line now. It's got to be the primary target of my damage if I want to do explosive damage that can take out Holy Cherub and the Chosen Sniper. So that means that there, that there, that there. I do care about the Reanimate. Probably I better do it sooner rather than later. Even if I have to miss out on the spell chain part of it. Gotta merge that with the Mind Cage first. That said, Lord Phoenix's ability is now usable once a turn now. Mad Infusion, yeah. Okay, good. We've got a Madman Infusion going on. Now we've got to cast the Build a Dream on. Lord Phoenix. Good slays. I've got 8 reanimate, 15 spikes, and 4 regen ready to throw on a target. Almost certainly going to be the hulking monstrosity. So I think I now want to build additional damage for Lord Phoenix. Nope, those aren't damage. Oh well. Blast Infusion? Keep it in hand until you just throw it away on someone. Alchemy, Golden Touch is here as well, which is good because I've got an erratic assistant for it. Okay, good. Rage Serum, Rage Serum. Use a Golden Touch on my own minion. Okay, as long as I get the 2 kills on the bottom line that turn, which we did, all's well. Yeah, way too many assistants in this deck. I've drawn so many of them, and while they have been useful as units for me to kill, it's a lot of draw to get trash. I'm not calling it trash, like, disrespectfully. I mean, like, at this point, it is junk. Big reanimate. I think that's probably enough higher gel for now. Oh, grand. Firestarter, Golden Touch. That's 13 Dragon Horde. And then I can even... Well, Phoenix clears the bottom. Beautiful. Yeah, I take another Mix-a-Lot. Why not? They don't all have to have holdover. Do want to take additional energy for the sake of the deployable energy, and also there are turns where I haven't killed a lot of units on the bottom line. And then I think I'll take capacity with the next. After using the ability, friendly units gain armor 3. It's nice, but +3/+3 for the bottom line. It's +9/+9 for the hulking mat. No, it's fine. I'll get that later. Shell first. There we go. Got it later. And a Pyre-Forged Light. Now, I went to the Merchant of Steel in the last area, arguing that... What? It's got to be... It's got to be arms in the final area, so it's probably... Magic here. Negative draw intrinsic. Huge. Oh, Tome of Contracts, obviously. I'll also... no, I draw it in my opening turn. I got the additional energy there. I guess I don't need to reduce it further. Permafrost isn't great for us. Save it for a turn where Pireborn Brain Spike needs to be used multiple times. Should probably just remove the consumer Pireborn Brain Spike. Nothing especially good to double stack. Pireborn Rain Spike's now a really good dupe, though. And now we're doing 200 damage AoE, ideally every turn. I'm also going to take this opportunity to dupe another Pireborn Brain Spike. And cut my first erratic assistant in the deck. So much more removal needs to happen. -1 energy per turn, yeah, right, whatever. Do you honestly think I care? Hothead. Makeshift golem to defend you, and then meat hook. Good gosh. We've got Regen 6 Reanimate 2 already ready. There's 4 Reanimate for you, Hulking Mass. He even leaves the target on the bottom line with 2 Reanimates, so I can get the 2 Dragonhorde from that. Burn out these Alchemy. And I think I just keep mixing then. Keep the Permafrosted Pireborn Brain Spike in hand. Yeah. I'm going to give the Infinity Reanimate down here, then Erratic Brain Transfer. Some slight additional damage. Then Lord Phoenix. Big damage. Highborn Brain Spike. Now you can use your ability again. Beautiful. Damn, damn, damn. That collector. I could have given it so much reanimate if I had the right potion. Sadly, I do not. Oh well. Let's go 2x damage on the bottom line, then Dragon Spike, and another Slay. Let's mixture. That regen isn't good anymore, but a lot of regen. Just gonna get these assistants on the top line so I have someone to golden touch if I absolutely need a random target for it. Wait a second. I'm looking for rage potions more than anything else. I've got enough reanimate that nothing short of rage potions is really going to change any of our outcomes. Yeah, I'll keep it as the erratic mixture, sorry, the Goliath infusion, just so that I have the ability to reliably hit hits with these mixes. Then Fireball Brain Spike and back in for the damage. So we've got 52 Avarice now on Lord Phoenix. Just doing a lot of work. Short on Golden Touch though. And I have no way to force that draw, but 12 is still enough to get the artifacts. Transfer all of your stuff? No good reason to do so, but... Oh! Wrong unit got the Slay. I miss out on 2 damage. No! Take an equivalent exchange so I can use it in the Titans fight. No. Replicate array, copy... Sorry, remove equipment from a unit, copy the unit. Yeah, it's a second meat hook. A random major boss artifact. That's fine, honestly. I didn't know that 12 did that, though. Give me Sizzling Firecracker, please. And Python's Insignia. Conduit matters like a little bit. Guild Marker. When I have 2,000 gold, I do think Guild Marker. Saves me so much money. When a unit dies, their pie gel spread, sure. At the end of battle, purge cards, sure. 3 additional deployment ember. Equipped units gain armor. Friendly units gain 14 when they reanimate. boiler room energy is really important. Yeah, it's helping me pay for so much. I was considering the alternative of Zone of Silence, but that's nothing. Card dupes are gonna get hard. Because I've had so many opportunities to dupe cards at this point. It's really difficult to look at a card and go, yeah, you're better like this. But you're better like this. Take a copy of the same card that I just made. Get rid of all of the assistants. And then 3 of the fire starters. Okay. Now this is a deck. Boiler Room, Lord Phoenix, you can have the merged equipment. Then Hothead, you can have the merged equipment. It's fine if Makeshift Golem dies, yeah, absolutely. But it won't because Meat Hook is instead going to stun the boss on turn 1. Three Fireball and Braid Spikes the up again. Oh my god, the Mix-a-Lot hit Goliath Infusion first. It's for a lot of lifesteal and damage shield, not as much rage as I want. I kind of want to keep working on that. Drawing 8 next turn. Daze you for a second turn, actually. Don't interrupt any of my draw. Okay, Goliath Infusion now for 36. Kills everyone on the floor. Couldn't need another Fireball and Brain Spike this turn less. I'll just leave it in hand. It's not like the Avarice is capable of doing anything for me now. I still need long enough in this fight to get up to Big Dragon Horde. I'm going to take the additional rage, because then one cast on the bottom line has enough to kill everyone. Throw 2 units on the top line, because they have nowhere else to go. We're up to our 12 on Dragon Horde already. I was about to say, I think it's long past the time where I'm supposed to give some reanimate to the hulking mass, but thankfully we picked up a Madman Infusion, so I can just Keep investing in that. To the 13 Dragon Horde. I think you've got enough reanimate that now I start fishing again in the other direction. Oh, and we got the rage. 24 additional rage. Explode everyone. Then give you the ability to do it again. Do it again. This wouldn't get you close enough to be able to do it again. I'd have to use both of them. Yeah, screw it. Do it again! I don't even know what I'm supposed to be using the replicator ray on. There you go. Second Sanguine Assistant for the top line. They do nothing. They can't. They don't know how. Alright. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. 2 more, Lord Phoenix. Get him. This is 800 direct damage it does, by the way. Yeah, it's two times steel damage equal to 2 times this unit's attack, 800 damage. 852. Oh, I gotta remove a card from the deck. It should probably be an alchemy, right? It should probably be, but what if I finish the run on 13 Dragon Horde because it seriously does not matter? It cannot. Dragons, have some additional damage, why not? And then if I damage my own unit, I can get some Pyre Gel, and then Pyre Forge Flame for additional energy. Oh, I'm so pleased with this. This is absolutely exactly the run that I wanted when I looked at Phoenix Fire 3 and saw that it's got... Well, Phoenix Fire 2 has the explosive trigger. Ooh, even with real tough costs randomized on a lot of this equipment, we're still completely fine. That's the power of 5 boss relics for you. Immediately hitting the Goliath infusion's incredible. Alchemy. Golden Touch. that mix-lot mixin'. Well, that was scary. It looked like my lights failed around me. Okay, just had to go quickly check if there was anything going on. I just need to finish this run before anything unexpected and catastrophic interrupts. So as quick as you can if you'd like, game. Oh, regen and spikes, but it still hasn't given any reanimate, prof. Okay. I don't even care about my Dragon Horde at this point. I mean, look, I always do, but I'm terrified my PC is just gonna turn off any second. So full reanimate. That'll have to do. Huge forevermore there. Get of those units and the turn. Single golden touch has got my back. There we go, I get my 13 Dragon Horde. I can do that, and... Wait, that wasn't rooted, right? Okay, good. That'll do it. Actually, this is incredible. This also affords me the opportunity to end this run in the same way we started it. Lord Phoenix, get him. Overlord of all. I'm finally the strongest unit. I really hope they include more dialogue for Lord Phoenix in one of these upcoming DLCs. I know there'll be more rehearsal in the next DLC. New personal record of Overlord attack gain. I'm glad to see it because it had no tracking for that last I did it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My name has been Rhapsody. That was an incredibly fun run. I'm gonna exit before my PC turns off and kicks me out. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves as well. Top left is a series playlist for all my content of the Game Pass for in future. I'm all out of order here. A special thanks this episode to Jazzy. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.